Hello, this is Lee. The short version of this video is that WWE 2k15 is going offline officially at 11:59 Pacific Standard Time on May 31st, 2016. That's right, June 1st you'll find no more online support for this game. And that's not just on the Xbox 360 and the PS3. That's also true of the PS4, the Xbox One, and the PC through Steam. So no more WWE 2k15 on any system online. So now the DLC that you can buy, that will be available probably for a period of time through the WWE shop, and you can still upload your single-player scores, beating John Cena and Proving Ground, but that's about it. No more online matchmaking service. You can't look at the servers anymore. No more community creations, so download all the, community creations you want, because, they'll be all taken offline, all the scores erased, everything gone, by June 1st. So sadly, that's official from 2K Games, so get it while you can. Of course, once again, I'll voice my displeasure at this practice of shutting down their games every, 24 months or 20 months with online, and then releasing a new version of the game, which is hardly different at all from the previous one. It seems very greedy to me. But there you go. So, anyway. Sorry to be the bearer of bad news. I knew they were going to do this because it says it right in the manual. All the versions of this game's manual says right up front that it's going to be shut down. Hello, this is Lee back once again for another video. Been a while. Been very distracted, busy with other things, but happy to be back to share some thoughts. Unfortunately, a little bit of a bummer this time. WWE 2k15 is going offline. Now, many speculated about this game, when it first came out, in 2K14, WWE game was going off of Xbox Live, and I was a bit disappointed because I really enjoyed that game, of course. This game came out on the next-gen systems, Xbox One and PS4, and later it came out for the PC. Of course, that game was basically a totally different scenario. It was slowed down, many features were removed, and the much ballyhooed, my career mode was there, but really wasn't that revolutionary. Now, the only reason I purchased this game, I got a used copy for about $20, was because I really enjoyed 2K14, and the persons that I played on Xbox Live, online matches, all of them had copies of this game. So the non-cheaters, who were pretty decent competition, they had the game, so I got it. Just to continue playing, because it's pretty much the same game as 14, where online is concerned. There are a few minor improvements, a couple of things that were annoying that they changed. Now, 2K16 is still available. Now, it says right up front when you buy these games, in the manual, that applies to the next gen, the previous gen, the PC versions. They all say right there that online support will be discontinued by, and it gives a date. Now, they all said May 2016. Well, 2K has officially announced on their website, on their Twitter, I believe, is that, it will be 11:59 p.m., so you don't get confused, midnight, Pacific time, May 31st, 2016, completely shut down. Now, WWE 2k16, which is also out on all these systems, including PC and Next Gen, all those versions will be going offline May 31st, 2017. Now, they gave a specific date. Now, nobody knows how long, Microsoft will continue to support Xbox Live on Xbox 360, and nobody knows how long Sony will PlayStation Network support on PS3. So anything that people say right now is speculation on those points. But anyway, no more 2K15. So I'm going to do my best to get some good games in before this is shut down. Thankfully, I do have 16. I got it as a gift, and it's pretty much the same game as before. A few things have changed again, a few improvements, a few improvements, but there you go. So anyway, 2K Games has been screwing us over as fans. I think they do themselves a disservice. They do us a disservice. I will long for the day when wrestling games are produced by other companies besides 2K, or at least that they end the ridiculous practice of shutting their online support down after a short period of time, and then releasing a sequel that's basically the same game as before with just a slightly adjusted roster and some different menu music, essentially. Very silly. And if you look at the features of the different games over time, they have removed a lot. Now, the next-gen players really seem to get a thrill when a new feature is added to a new 2K. 2K17's coming out, supposedly. But the funny thing is, they're really just raving about things that we've had in the series for years. So, kind of disappointing. But unfortunately, wrestling games throughout history have not been known for their quality. Fans kind of just take whatever they can get. You've had standout examples of good wrestling games. The Fire Pro Wrestling series, probably once it got onto the 32-bit systems, was quite good. And the 2K series, was not bad. It really hasn't improved since 14. It's kind of gone downhill. So, oh well. Enjoy this while you can, because pretty soon it'll be just offline only. So, anyway, goodbye.